Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again on the gold market. So you can see that here we also have got some dramatic action. It also was on the Forex market. So in general, this price performance volatility is not breaking the context on the daily chart, so mostly it remains bullish. But at the same time, since the sell-off recently on the Fed statement was relatively strong, we could get a bit deeper retracement with the bullish pattern that we're considering currently. So we're still stands aiming on the COP target at 1840, 1845. So hopefully the ADP report tomorrow probably will be at the same approximately sentiment as the ADP report. So it was 2 times weaker than market anticipated. So and in general, here on the daily chart, market keep chance on the reaching the target that we have specified previously. So, as you know, the first upward action was triggered by the ADP report, and then Fed, with the evident, tells it was the vice chairman of the Fed and some members of the federal banks. They tell that it's no doubt it will be tapering announcement this year, and first rate increase, first rate hike in 2023. That has made an stunning effect on the markets with no hints, just with it absolutely clear and with the evidence. It was told to the market society, and as you can see, markets dropped. So currently on the 4 time frame chart, we are considering the same butterfly, but since we have here the huge bearish engulfing pattern, I'm not excluding the chance that it might be some deeper retracement first before upward continuation. So market should somehow fade the momentum that here has been formed. And for that purpose, market probably will need to move slightly lower. But at the same time, in the validation points that we have here, is a butterfly, the few grabbers on the daily chart are still stands the same. So those of you who are searching chance to make the position on the long side and based on the daily patterns, that may be even advantage, because in this case we will be closer to the lows and potential risk will be smaller. So that's what we have here. On the hourly chart, we do not have something really special, so you can see the suggestion that we have made here as possible upward action been completed. It's indeed minor grabbers have been formed. If you remember, we discussed this. And this jump on the ADP report has happened. But then it was followed the collapse on the Fed. Market right now returns back to its own. It's currently, at least, we could suggest the ABCD pattern here, as you can see. This should be 1804. It's OP completed, but taking into consideration this drop, maybe market will form something, maybe some kind of the catalyst chip to sell, and it will be another ABCD pattern with a bit lower standing target. Currently, price accurately stands at the same support that we already mentioned. So again, we could repeat the same scenario, same trading plan that we already have. We're considering taking the long position based on the patterns that we have on the daily chart. But because of the recent event, we could focus on some lower standing levels to consider some maybe patterns that will be formed later. For daily purpose, we do not consider any bearish positions currently, because we have the bullish context on the daily chart and these patterns are still valid. So we're mostly watching any drop as a chance to buy rather than searching chance to go short. Well, at the same time, for scalp traders, if you will see some upward return forming some kind of the ABCD retracement, forming the catalyst chip to sell, well, theoretically it is possible to consider taking the scalp short position as well, so if you would like to do this. But as I said, our primary aim is daily chart and the patterns that we have. So let's see what will happen in the recent 2 sessions till the end of the week, especially on Friday.